Hey, can you tell the difference between the kiwi bird and the turtle? And what about the goat and the pig? You probably can. But what about their embryos? Can you tell which one is the kiwi bird and which one is the turtle? Okay, and now, which one is the pig and which one is the goat? Okay, let's make it a bit harder. Are these mouse embryos or human embryos? Well, you cannot really tell because it's an early stage of development. Well, let's try to figure it out. First of all, it has to be one of them. It cannot be both, right? No. These were the photos of chimeras. Not the ones from the Greek mythology, but the ones from the lab.
The term chimera is used to describe any organism that resulted from a fusion of cells with a different genome. The word chimera gained its meaning in 1984 when the first GIP, that is a mixture of a goat and a sheep, was created in a laboratory. Pretty much any multicellular organism can develop as a chimera. Cat, dog, mouse, plants as well. The marmosets are an exceptional example of a chimerism in the animal kingdom. 95% of their fraternal twins trade blood through chorionic fusion, making them hematopoietic chimeras. They are literally brothers and sisters by blood.
And then, what about humans? Well, as it turns out, we are no different. In fact, numerous cases of human chimerism have been documented. Philip Dillema was a Dutch track and field athlete born in 1926. During a mandatory sex testing during the European Championship, it was revealed that many of her cells actually had Y chromosome. In 1950, she was banned from any kind of competition, and her record of 24.1 seconds for 200 meter was erased. On the other side of the globe, Lydia Fairchild and Karen Keegan were proven to be not the mothers of their own children.
Lydia Fairchild lived a nightmare, fighting a medical and legal mystery deep inside her body. A battle with a gold standard of American justice, DNA, nearly cost Lydia her most treasured possession, her children.
They're just tearing my whole family apart. Don't let go.
The struggle over genetic codes began when Lydia, then out of work, applied for public assistance, and the Washington state government routinely required DNA testing of everyone in the family.
There you go.
Her boyfriend's test matched those of the children. All were proven related. But on Lydia's test, something strange.
No match. I am excluded.
You're not the mother.
You know, there's got to be a mistake somewhere. They made a mistake or something. I go, and they're like, nope, DNA is 100%, 99% foolproof, and it doesn't lie.
Lydia knew she gave birth to those babies, but somehow Lydia's body was betraying her. Test after test showed she was not related to her own kids, and authorities were on the verge of taking them.
Okay. They made sure when I walked out that door that I knew they were able to come at any time and get my kids.
But then a break. Cross country in Boston, another woman had been told she was not the biological mother of her two grown boys.
They wanted to know the name of the hospital where my children were born. They had some other thoughts, like perhaps this was some kind of in vitro fertilization.
Or worse, that Karen had stolen her babies, or they were switched at birth by the hospital. Puzzled, doctors began taking DNA samples from all over Karen's body, her blood, hair, mouth, and finally from her thyroid tissue removed during a prior surgery. And somehow the genetic code there in the thyroid was different. That tissue matched her children's DNA.
Okay, that was interesting, but there is nothing we should worry about, right? Yes and no. Well, you see, during pregnancy, some cells from the mother's organism can migrate to the fetus, while the fetus cells can migrate to the mother's cell through placenta. It is beneficial for mothers, while their exhausted organism gets extra boost from the embryonic stem cells. The migrated cells stay in their host organism forever. You are literally a part of your family, and your family is a part of you. If developmental biology gives you another reason to love your dearest ones, then it is worth knowing.